Well, good evening. This is Brett, Cindy, Tea, and Living. Proverbs study.
27, 28.
I struggled with this one. I don't know, my mind's just not in it tonight, I guess. I didn't really have a whole lot I pulled out of it. I'm sure it says a lot, but I don't know. I guess I'm not focused.
There's a lot of comparisons in it, I guess you could say. I picked up verse 3. The stone is heavy, and the sand weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than them both. His wrath's pretty bad, apparently.
Yeah. I have verse 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Comes back to watch who you hang out with.
Alright, thing down below it. Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof, so he that waiteth on the master shall be honored. The reward for waiting.
Verse 20. Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied.
That's pretty good.
I mean, we're always looking for more, we're always wanting more, we're always, just one more minute, just one more time, just one more of this, That hadn't talked to me. It kind of reminded me of the motto we had in my class I used to teach. We had one more where we was striving to be, one more scripture, one more praise, one more prayer, striving to lead one more person to Jesus. That's what it reminded me of today, is one more. We always want more, but sometimes wanting more is bad, sometimes it's good. If you're wanting more time with the Lord, that's a good thing. I don't think wanting more possessions would... it'd be alright, but I don't think that's what we should strive for.
Concerning like the 26 and 27. The lambs are for thy clothing, and the goats are for the price of the field.
Oh, yeah.
And 27 says, thou shalt have goats.
Goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance for thy maidens. Goat's milk.
Mm.
Yep, she was talking about the goats this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me.
How about 28? Did you get anything there?
I guess, like I said, my mind's just not in it tonight, I guess, because I didn't find anything in there I highlighted.
I started at verse 3. A poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain, which leaveth no food.
Ooh, that is good. I keep going back to verse 14. I guess that's my highlighted verse for this chapter. Happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. I think if we fear the Lord and follow His will, then we don't harden our hearts and get in trouble.
Actually, Mark 13.
Uh-oh.
He that covers his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy.
I'm so thankful we serve a merciful God.
Mm-hmm.
A faithful man shall abound with blessing, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. Verse 20. If we keep if all we try to do is make ourselves rich, those get rich quick schemes, you can't take it with you.
No. I picked up 19. No, one behind you again. He that tilleth the land shall have plenty of bread, but he that falleth after vain persons shall have poverty enough. There's a tilling thing.
Yep.
Uh, 23. You want to read it?
He that rebuketh a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. Huh.
Gotta think on that for a while.
Yeah.
I got 26. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered.
You see, I was just reading 27. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall have many a curse.
Yeah.
You got to look out for other people and help people that don't know how to help themselves. It goes back to that old saying, you can give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. You know, it's one thing to give things to people, but if you teach them how to do for themselves, and that's one of the things I like about our videos. It's not that we're growing food and handing it out, we're showing others how to do them.
Yeah.
We're sharing with each other how to grow and different things that we can do to make our garden successful and to survive.
It's looking more important all along.
Every day. Every day.
Thought we're getting closer.
Every day. But, I don't know. What do you think about 27 and 28? I struggled this evening to think straight, so I guess I'm having a little trouble seeing everything in it. So maybe you have something in it that you enjoyed reading. Let us know. Leave us a comment. And until the next one, which is 29 and 30, have a good evening, and God bless.
God bless.